That is you want some surprise factor.
Yeah, you do.
No surprise to see either of these two players this deep in the bracket, though.
But if you haven't been paying attention, you might be surprised at the character picks. Maybe.
Perhaps.
You might not. You might just say...
I mean, I did already see
the
Steve earlier.
You did. You might just see Davy sit down and say, it's impossible to surprise me with the character pick.
I mean, I'm not even going to try to guess.
I'm not even going to guess.
And I'm not surprised by the Kazuya either.
No. You know, you might be every once in a while because I feel like lately Burr's been chilling. But the Kazuya's been coming out.
That's more about him entering a tournament or not, I feel like.
That's fair.
I feel like if I see Burr in the bracket, I'm going to expect the Kazuya that has gotten him before to the #1 spot on the DFW PR.
I love the tag Funshine.
Like the sunshine, but it's fun.
Sunshine, but it's fun.
That would be somewhere other than Texas.
Do you know what on earth Davy's tag is? It's Ohakos?
Nope. No clue.
Well, I'm sure that it's meaningful to him, and that's cool. Well, I'm sure that's meaningful to him, and that's cool.
The only VTuber I care about, well, there are two, but the only major one I care about is Korome. Dog Girl is funny. Yeah, so Burr, we know that he's got the damage.
He does. He's got to watch out for the anvils. I love casually kicking dirt and having it just disappear.
I thought that, this is a fun dichotomy to see between Kazuya and Ryu, because as we know, one of Ryu's favorite things is dirt.
One of his favorite things is dirt.
But not for Kazuya.
Not for
he
Kazuya.
hates dirt.
I feel like he would absolutely, it would remind him of the volcano. And that's traumatic. Oh, that was a lot of charge on the up smash. I don't
traumatic
know why.
for who? Because I seem to remember Kazuya tossing people into the volcano himself.
Yeah, well, that was revenge. You know, it was like a revenge
Oh my
trauma.
God! Davy has fallen into the volcano. Ohako sounds... Ohako sounds Hawaiian, and he is in the lava.
In the lava. Oh, that sounds about right.
It does sound Australian, doesn't it?
It does, and it sounds, dangerous like Australia. We're seeing some damage. We're dropping anvils.
The Hawkers. Can't figure out how to... Well? Davy just mashing out of it, and I love that too, because he's basically like, okay...
Why not press buttons?
Well, the thing is, if Burr misses, as he's going to get the game right there, if Burr misses that combo, then he's wide open for me to come back with that forward air into forward smash, right?
Yeah,
and if he doesn't miss, I die, so what's the risk here?
When Kazuya presses a button, there is some end lag associated, right?
Normally.
So you get that swing in.
At times.
And yeah, like you said, if I'm going to get hit, I'm going to get hit anyway. It's the downside. Meanwhile, if you try to mash air dodge out of that combo, you're probably frame trapping yourself at that point. May as well put a hitbox out there. But Pokemon Trainer as the pick game 2, that is a classic Davy pick, but I feel like I haven't seen a lot of the Pokemon Trainer recently.
No, it's a throwback. I mean, I know that he's been focusing on the Steve.
Yeah.
And I think
even before Steve, I feel like I've seen the Luigi more recently.
Yeah, for sure.
Or the Game & Watch, or
I think that part of it is that Davy is looking at this right now and saying, right, I do want my Steve to get tournament practice, but also he wants to win tonight.
Yeah, I feel like Squirtle is one of the best worst characters against Kazuya. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean, but tell the people.
The character is so oppressive and strong when you're winning, and so unfortunately fragile when you are losing and getting hit.
Yep.
It is
Whereas
very glass cannon.
You know, with the Cabbage Dog, you get a little bit more versatility.
Yeah, you get a little bit, a little bit less command of neutral and a little bit less die on every hit, but you still are indeed dying. Charizard sees play. Charizard sees play here.
Ooh.
You get a little bit of that hefty, and you know what? It doesn't matter if you're Squirtle or Ivysaur or Charizard, you're taking that hit and taking a bunch of damage. So you may as well be heavy. You may as well have the range to contest. I like Charizard here.
I do think that Charizard is good, but at these early percents, definitely worth to go with some Squirtle, and I like that Davy's been playing pretty tricky too.
This is one of the, Charizard not a common metagame threat, but he's up against a team that doesn't have Stealth Rocks, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he's
like, okay, in this niche, it's great.
Yeah. Good Pokemon, just has some flaws. But you gotta be able to exploit them. Holy moly! Anyone would have died there.
And that's not very effective, too.
No.
See, I did the Pokemon type too.
Yeah, but it was extraordinarily effective.
It was, yeah. It was, in fact, there are no type matchups in this game, and that was strong. And
no.
this is
Oh, that's a thing? Oh, that's my new favorite combo. I love that spin kick move so much.
I like that, too, because you're like, okay, he's at the edge of the stage. I'm not going to get to, like, bounce him,
yeah,
you know, for 70% with nairs and stuff.
Right, like there's no kill combo here, probably.
So try to go for a juggle or something, right? Yeah, I like that.
Can you make that back? I didn't think so. It was clearly a misinput. Probably just wanted to charge the, the water while you're off stage. Misinput
that makes sense.
Maybe B reverse it, turn into a side B, fling himself off. Because I'll do that plenty when I'm playing PT. You know, run off, B reverse, and you get a lot of air drift with that water gun.
And it's tough to contest you out there, right? Because you're Squirtle, you got the big
grab
hitbox.
the ledge. He actually is okay from ledge. Fair's really strong. Jump is good. He's small body, hard to contest. So it's, just one misinput puts you in a really rough spot.
And that's why, keeping all of your characters up to date, right? Keeping them practiced, keeping them fresh is important because, like you said, we haven't seen the PT as far as we know.
The most minor
recently.
of tech skill errors.
And it costs you an entire game.
Yeah. It's as simple as, do I get the practice of using that tech skill? With Steve, I don't know how often you're B-reversing your neutral B. What is your neutral B? Dropping a block? I don't think you are. Maybe you are.
I don't know if there's still like phantom block reverse stuff that maybe would require that.
Well, now that you mention it, there probably is a lot of tech with that where you turn yourself around.
It's the thing is with Steve, it's hard to tell, right? From an outside perspective.
When I'm looking, he's just a block man. He's doing his own thing, and I just accept it.
I'm like, okay, yeah, that's there. It also doesn't help that the forward air and back air
look very
visually.
Similar. Yeah,
they're pretty much the same.
They do so much differently, but they look so similar.
That they do. That they do. Hey, we've got our winner side top 8 decided.
We do.
That is good to see.
We have Burr, tournament organizer, not for the night, but Burr versus Johnny, Cheeks, and Spark.
Wow, these are going to be.
That's Roy versus Roy and Roy versus
3 Roys.
Kazuya Mishima. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, Lima was here. Oh,
that's big.
And that's crazy because Lima just came off of a really good performance at Just Roll with it too.
Really good performance. Look at Cheeks. Look at Cheeks.
Hell, I'm not waving to Spark.
Flexing.
Only one player gets the wave. It's nothing personal to Spark. Just only one player gets one.
Oh, between overall, it's
it's
not a Cheeks thing. It's just
I only have one wave
you got
to
one
give.
wave in you. Yeah.
I can't turn around and do it
again. Your wave
again.
has one power point. No
exactly.
Leopard Berry.
It's sketch.
Yep. Ooh, okay, I could see that happening because that is a matchup check character. And if you're not prepped, you're not prepped. That is what it is. Isla's taking out Lima.
That is still crazy to me because that seems like such a horrendous matchup for X-Class.
Bullet Arts could be annoying.
It's not Bullet Arts. It's the fact that you have huge hitboxes that are very difficult to contest.
I would agree if the hammers weren't so good. I feel like a trade even is okay for you, and you have a lot of... Like, Bayo wants to be aerial, and that's a lot of up airs.
Which is true. And I do think that if we were able to go back in time and see the set, I think we would see that.
We watched last week they played, and Lima won. As soon as you separate Ice Climbers and they go off stage, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
I don't see how you make it back. I mean, it's separating the climbers seems like it's easy.
The difficulty is a lot of Bayo combos. Depending on where you start, you might have a clean hit on one climber but not the other. And if the clean hit is not on Popo, then Popo is going to come and hit you. And your combo doesn't do as much as you want it to. You are